Number 9. Jeff Hayes, renowned for his restoration and modification of numerous Corvettes over the years, sold one of his creations for over $1.1 million at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction in January 2024. Hayes took a 1967 Corvette convertible and repainted it, added new wheels, interior, and enhanced the engine with several upgrades. The C2 generation Chevy Corvette is a notable car, featuring a 427 cubic inch big block V8 engine. However, Hayes replaced the 427 engine with a 376 cubic inch LS3 V8, producing 540 horsepower. Additionally, his custom creation features a champagne exterior with shot wheels wrapped in whitewall tires, a linen interior, and modern amenities like AC, Bluetooth-compatible radio, power steering, power windows, and an electric hood. Number 8. You might be surprised to hear about the 1963 Rondine Corvette, as they are incredibly rare Corvettes designed in a race car style, with Pininfarina, blending Italian style and American engineering. Unfortunately, the Rondine never became a complete production car, but the Rondine concept cars still exist, though they are rarely sold. It was displayed at the Pininfarina Museum until 2008, when the one-of-a-kind 1963 Corvette Rondine was sold at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction for $1.6 million. Number 7. The C7 generation Chevrolet Corvette Z06 is a high-performance car, but it's not worth millions of dollars, unless there's a special reason. In 2019, the last Corvette Z06 ever produced was auctioned at Barrett-Jackson Northeast for an astounding $2.7 million. But there's more to this price than just the car itself. The proceeds from the auction were donated to the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation. In other words, the buyer of this final C7 Chevy Corvette also made a charitable contribution to a good cause. Number 6. It's no surprise that race cars that actually participated in races are sold for millions, and the 1969 Chevy Corvette Rebel race car is no exception. Sharing the same platform as the rare L88 Corvette, of which only 20 units were made, the Rebel race car is definitely a collector's dream. The Rebel race car is not based on any L88, but one of 4 lightweight L88s equipped with open chamber heads and a twin-disc clutch featuring a naturally aspirated 427 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 430 horsepower. Not only is the Rebel rare, but it is also valuable due to its victory in the 1971 IMSA Championship. In 2014, at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction, the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Rebel race car was sold for $2.86 million, making it one of the most expensive race cars ever sold at auction. Number 5. Released in 2020, the C8 Chevrolet Corvette is a fantastic, affordable option to experience supercar-level performance. However, the most expensive C8 Corvette was the first one ever produced, which sold for $3 million at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction in 2020, with a starting price of $68,300 for a new 2024 Chevy Corvette Stingray. It might seem crazy for someone to pay such a high price for the first one. But, just like the previously mentioned C7 Z06, the proceeds from the auction for this basic C8 Corvette were donated to the Detroit Children's Fund. Number 4. Based on the C3 Chevrolet Corvette, the ZL1 is one of the most standout examples Chevy ever offered. With an all-aluminum 427 cubic inch V8 engine, producing over 550 horsepower, the ZL1 roars just as impressively as it looks. But one detail that makes this 69 ZL1 more appealing than any other C3 Corvette is its convertible top. Only 2 1969 ZL1 Corvettes exist, and only one is a convertible. As a result, in 2023, This Monaco orange ZL1 Corvette convertible was sold for $3.14 million at the RM Sotheby's Arizona auction. Number 3. L88 Corvettes are some of the most difficult to acquire, so the value of these muscle cars is higher than ever. Since they are rarer than the hardtop versions, the L88 convertibles tend to be more valuable than their coupe counterparts. The L88 in question features a Marlboro maroon exterior with a black interior and a black stinger stripe on the hood. With its stunning aesthetics and the often underestimated L88 V8 engine, the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88 convertible was sold for $3.4 million at the Mecum auction in Dallas in 2013. Number 2. Featuring a 5.5-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine with a flat plane crank producing 670 horsepower, the 2023 C8 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 boasts 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds, with an MSRP of $112,700. The new Z06 brings incredible value, and in 2022 at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction, the first-ever Z06 Corvette was sold for an unbelievable $3.7 million. As is common with VIN 001 cars or final production models, all proceeds from the first Z06 were donated to charity. In this case, the entire auction value went to Operation Homefront. Number 1. As previously mentioned, only 20 L88 Chevy Corvettes exist. This is the only red-on-red L88 and the only 1967 L88 to receive prestigious certifications and awards, such as the National Top Flight Award in 2001 and the National Corvette Restorers Society Regional Top Flight Award in 2001, as well as the National Corvette Restorers Society Duntov Mark of Excellence Award in 2001. Keeping all of that in mind, the 1967 red-on-red L88 Coupe was sold for $3.85 million at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction in 2014. To date, it remains the most expensive Corvette ever sold.